This video will demonstrate how to locate the correct service bulletin in Impact and complete a timing gear plate adjustment. This video is intended to serve as a visual reference rather than an all-inclusive instructional video. Always access Impact directly to get the specifications needed for the procedure. The purpose of adjusting the timing gear plate is to position the auxiliary idler gear, as well as the double idler gear, around the crankshaft to get equal backlash where the gear teeth join. Begin by cleaning all silicone sealer residue from the timing gear plate and the engine block. Install the alignment guides to the base of the engine block. Check the guides to be sure they are flat and free from anything that could damage the mating surface of the engine block. Circle the bolts located behind the gears for future reference. Attach the timing gear plate so that it rests on the guides. Install 3 timing gear plate bolts, 2 at the bottom and 1 at the top. Tighten the bolts so that the plate is pulled flush against the engine block, but not so tight that the plate cannot still be adjusted. Next, manually rotate the crankshaft so that the highlighted gears are at the top center position. To make it easier to see, you can highlight the notch in the double idler gear. Attach the auxiliary idler gear. Then, attach the double idler gear above the crankshaft, making sure the highlighted gear teeth connect perfectly. Install 2 diagonally placed bolts and tighten until the gear is secure. Check to be sure the timing gear plate can still be adjusted. Insert 2 4/10,000ths of an inch feeler gauges between the central 2 gear teeth of each gear. Be sure that both feeler gauges are placed on either the drive side or the coast side of the gear teeth. Adjust the position of the gear plate using a soft-faced hammer until both feeler gauges have a consistent amount of pressure between the gear teeth. Once you have equal resistance on both feeler gauges, tighten the 3 bolts in the timing gear plate as well as the double idler gear. Tighten the screws so that the timing gear plate cannot be moved. Remove the feeler gauges and install the dial indicator and magnetic stand. Measure the gear backlash on the double idler gear and compare it to the backlash on the auxiliary idler gear. Compare the measurements to be sure there is no more than 0.05 of a millimeter or 0.02 of an inch difference between the two. Check the clearance between the timing gear plate and the base of the engine block. Once the gear backlash is correct, install the guides and tighten them to specifications listed in Impact. Remove the alignment guides from the base of the engine block. Finally, remove the 2 idler gears as well as the timing gear plate. When the timing gear plate is being removed, it must be drawn straight out to avoid moving or damaging the guides.